Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another. Well, this is a champion splash art review, but you know the channel's skin splash arts, but we do champion splash arts as well. So I'm just doing Mel first. But before I start, Happy New Year to all of you. Hopefully, 2025 will be a great year for everybody. And yeah. So just Happy New Year to you all. I haven't said anything since the I don't know what it was like the early December when they last released all the mask skins and my favorite champion set, freaking Exalted skin, which was horrible, but he's out now, so there you go. Though I didn't know they were actually putting free what are they called? Sparks inside the pass, which is, I guess it's alright if you buy the pass and you grind it, you get some free stuff, but it's kind of going like TFT, where TFT gives you free pulls on their gacha system. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Mel Maderda. Mel Maderda. I think just Mel is what they're gonna call her in game. But here's her champion splash art. So let's get into it. She's obviously, if you've seen the cinematic, you would know exactly where she is at the moment. She's like pretty much in the same space that she was when she was in the cinematic. If you have not seen the cinematic, then go watch that before watching this, I guess, so that you know exactly what we're talking about. Right, so, the outfit is very different from Arcane one, if you've also seen Arcane. You'll know that she's not wearing her Piltover clothes anymore, and this is her normal base design in the game, so they've gone for a more, Noxus theme. They're basically saying that she's embraced her Noxus side, so now she's kind of like, embracing her heritage of the Maderda family, and that's why she's got more spiky and like metallic like the shapes that you see on like Darius, sometimes on Samira, depending on what type of armor she's wearing. Who was another one, like Draven has his blades are made in the shape, and for I don't know if LeBlanc has any, but she's getting a rework, so she might actually have some new details on her. Mordecai's a really good example. He's got all his entire armors based on the what you call it, Noxian, not environment, but you know, the entire empire of Noxus is very metallic based, not in robots or anything, but just like armor. But yeah, it's a pretty good design actually. I really like they've kept, obviously she's got the marking still on her, all the gold and her abilities and everything, which we now know is like magic abilities that she didn't know about. And her hair, they've changed her hair and she's again using the type of metallic pieces from, what you call it, Noxus in her hair, which is cool. She's obviously leading her own mother's army now, which is also really cool. They probably gave her some spare pieces that she could put on. The jewelry as well, this is still very Noxian with the spikes, but in gold, which is matching her entire, I don't know if that's tattoos or if they're literally in her skin, kind of like metal. I don't know. If you know, you can let me know, but I don't know too much about Mel's abilities. I mean, patterns on her body. I think they're like almost like rune magic type stuff, but in her skin, which is giving her power, which is what I'm thinking about, but I don't know, I could be wrong. She was explored upon a bit near the end, but it kind of felt rushed in Arcane, which was kind of upsetting, because I would have liked to have seen a bit more in terms of like exploring the abilities. She seemed to kind of get everything in the last second, and everything just exploded. But yeah, then she's obviously getting the abilities come from behind her back, which is cool, like we saw in the first episode and the last episode of season 1, where they were the first episode of season 2 and last episode of season 1, where she obviously used the shield behind her and protected her and Jace. It's a spoiler. So again, you should have clicked off already if you had not seen it. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it by now. That wanted to see it at least. Then you've got the pauldrons, the cape. It looks, well, not the pauldrons, the hip armor plus kind of like a half dress type vibe, and then obviously she's got like these cool arm capes which we've never seen before. It's coming from the dress puffy protection, kind of just like royalty in a way, but this isn't it's not like she's part of royalty. She's just in the family, and it's like their outfits that they wear. Really cool, almost like bird feathers like a swan vibe going on here, where she's majestic, so all her clothing kind of just like extends around the back, which is cool. And then you also get to see little patterns inside as well, which is like hinting at the family's the Maderda family. Like I think that's the symbol, because she's got the same symbol roundabout on her head. I'm not sure if that's a Maderda symbol, but it'd also be, you know, pretty cool little mini details. Again, with the gold and the red and the dark blue, she kind of got the it's like a bluey, cyony, greeny color. It's but really, really dark and faded, so it's not entire. But it matches with the red. It's all really monotone colors. It's been like dulled down to kind of fit the environment of Noxus just being a grey, clouded, kind of smoky and deserty vibe, but built upon, like, I think this is the Mortal Bastion. I might be wrong. I think this is just the gate that she came through. The Mortal Bastion is ahead of her, which she is now staring at, as we saw in the cinematic. This is just like the gate to Noxus, and then now you walk a massive distance before getting there. But anyway, it's really cool. I do like all the little details. She's got obviously the symbols, so it's kind of just like normal Mel. Now what she looks like. Obviously, I can give you a little glimpse. That's what Arcane Mel looks like, which we know about. So I'll get onto that in the next video if you want to see that. But I'll give it my rating for the champion splash art, which is obviously just what they're gonna look like by default. So I think for Mel, it's a pretty cool new outfit. Obviously, it's not the original one that we know about, but then again, that wasn't supposed to be the original one. They've made that into a skin, and I think that's a legendary skin. Maybe it's a normal skin, I don't know, but nonetheless, still very cool. That was a voice crack, by the way, sorry. But yeah, pretty cool. I like it. I like also that she's using her abilities during the splash art, which is giving you more of an idea of what she actually does, so then you know, oh. And in the background, I would like to say things in the background, but since it's a splash art for a champion splash art, they don't really put that much detail into the back. They put detail, but not like any Easter eggs or anything I can hint at, apart from this big gate that she's behind. There's nothing else, essentially. There could have been maybe some dead black rose guards or something like that or like, you know, Noxian guards guarding. I don't know why nobody was guarding this. She just kind of walked through it and nobody stopped her. Obviously, it was all in her head that she was beating everybody up because she was having a vision, and then, yeah, but it would have been cool to see something in the background, or maybe like a Noxian flag coming down or something, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, very cool. I do like it. I'm gonna rate it. I think I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I like the splash art. It's a good splash art for a champion, and there's some worse ones. So I do think Mel's got a pretty good one. It is pretty. Obviously, you only see about here. They only keep the face in, so you won't see as much. But you know, it still gets all the eccentric needs you need. Like you get a bit of the symbol in the background. You get a bit of her dress flying around. Well, I don't know what you call those. Like kind of like bird wings, just massive pieces of clothing that she drags around. I've seen her in game. She is very interesting. She can deflect stuff and all that. And I play set, so I thought it'd be really funny if I just ult her and then she just ults me instead. Anyway, yeah, so that's my review on Mel's splash art. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Would you have liked her original one, or do you think having her Noxian self be her new Noxian look be the official normal one? I mean, I guess this is what she currently looks like up to date, so I guess it's okay. And they've already added her Piltover skin as a skin, so it's fine that they're not actually getting rid of any of her history, well, everyone's seen in Arcane. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Let me know in the comments down below, what would you give it? Would you give it something higher, or would you give it something lower? And yeah, I hope you guys all had a great and amazing New Year and Christmas, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Bye-bye.